Hello and welcome to a quick overview of Open House every day. First thing we're going to do is we're going to log in. And once we've logged in, there are two important things to show you. Number one is your Open House system number. This is the phone number that you're going to have printed on the signs, and we strongly suggest you save this phone number as a contact in your phones so you know when a call comes in that it is coming from the Open House every day. My dashboard is set up to reflect a dashboard of a single agent system. So if you're a single agent and you've bought our solution, this is what your dashboard will look like. The first thing we want to do is come into settings and verify the lead recipients. Single agent transfer. My name, Jim Metz. Now let's say I want to change this. Let's say I bought it as a single user, but I have a couple other buyer agents I want to have access to my leads as well. So then we want to do is come in and change the system setting. All right, we're no longer a single agent transfer. We want to use a simul-ring transfer. And when you enter simul-ring, then you have to add the recipients you want to include in the simul-ring. Once they're on the dashboard, they'll show up under my name, and you just check the boxes of those agents you want to include in the ring group. If you're a team or a brokerage who've purchased the solution, an easier way might be to come in and select the directory. Build out your call directory first. Add your agents to the list, and then when you go in and you select simul-ring, the agents are already there. You just check the box of those agents you want to include. Pretty simple. Okay, once you've told us how you want the calls routed, then you have two options on your calls. Number one, do you want them recorded? And number two, do you want to filter out competitive agents? So if you select call recording, we will automatically add the verbiage. This call may be recorded for training purposes, and the call recordings will be in the activity log, which I'll show you in a second. The agent representation filter. This modifies the system to ask the question, are you an agent or are you currently working with an agent? When you select that box, that changes your lead recipient options. Now you have two places to send the calls. So if it's a represented buyer or an agent, you can tell me where you want those calls transferred. You also have the ability to transfer those unrepresented buyers to either a simul-ring or a single agent solution. You've got those options in place. Again, that only happens if you turn on the agent representation filter. All right. The next option we want to engage in is the text platform. Consumers can text open to the system. You tell me where you want to send those text lead notifications. You also control the windows of availability to see the property. Here, I've got a scheduler time range of 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. with a padding of 2 hours. What this means is, if a consumer texts at 9 o'clock in the morning, they text open to the system, the first window of opportunity is going to be 2 hours later or at 11 o'clock. Additionally, if they text in at 6:30 in the evening, the next available window is going to be 9 a.m. the next morning. And you can change the 8 hours of engagement, and you can change the pad. The consumer also has the ability to say ASAP, in which case they do not enter in a time slot. They just tell you they want to see it as soon as possible, and you have the ability to toggle this on and off as well. All right. Now, let's go to the activity log. On your activity log, this is where we're going to keep a running tab of how many calls have come in, how many texts have come in. You can even check out the activity of a particular user. Just check on their phone number. It'll tell you all the calls and texts they've made on the system. If you'll notice, you can even listen to your voicemails here, or if you've recorded the conversations, they'll also be noted as convo, and they'll be here for you to listen to as well. Notes can be placed on the calls. They can be placed from this dashboard, Or you can place a note on the email lead notification that is sent on an inquiry, and it will be reflected in this dashboard. Again, this is just a brief tutorial for an overview of what we said, right? From a single agent perspective, when you come into the system, the lead recipients are going to be set to single agent transfer, and it will be transferred to you, okay? Your other settings, call recording and agent representation filter, they're also going to be set to the off position, all right? Hope this helped. Again, just a brief overview. If you have any questions, you can reach us anytime.